directors of St. Mary Bank and Trust, and we were happy to make that known to you there. Louisiana, I served under the Foster administration for the Louisiana State Mineral Board, served on the Louisiana Ag Finance Authority, and also served on the I-49 task force. After graduation, I worked with my father where my real education began. I learned what it takes to make a payroll and how to run a business, not only in agriculture and land management, but also in the oil and gas industry. After 10 years of working together, my father passed away of colon cancer. He was 63, I was 31. With the responsibility of all the family businesses, I had to grow up very quickly. I'll tell you a little bit about the family being deeply rooted in St. Mary Parish. We actually came to Louisiana as French military in the 1760s. Colonel Francois Holland was one of the first commandants of the Tacapult Post in St. Martin Parish, but it also included parts of modern-day St. Mary Parish. We moved to St. Mary in the 1840s to run the Albania plantation for Isaac Delgado, and we still form that today. The proceeds of that go to the namesake of Isaac Delgado, which was originally the Delgado Trade School, but is now the Delgado Community College. And we have been in St. Mary Parish ever since the 1840s. We also have a long history in St. Mary Parish government. Both my grandfather and my great-grandfather were members of the police jury. This is our home and we love it. St. Mary Parish has given me so much, and this is my opportunity to give something back for the future, so that everyone, all the young people, can still call St. Mary Parish home. If you notice my new billboard, there's a new tagline on it that says, "Common sense and opportunity." It was originally on my website, but we included it on the billboard. Let me give you my definition of common sense. Common sense is seeing things as they are and doing the things that should be done. We need to stop looking at things at how they are and stop asking why, and start seeing things as they should be and ask why not. We do this on the farm every day. You got grass, you plow it. Your field's holding water, you let it out. You need fertilizer, you put it out. And you got bugs and you kill it. My father probably said it best when he said that, you know, son, the best tool you got in your toolbox is not that wrench or that ratchet. It's your common sense. That's the type of common sense that I'd really like to bring to Baton Rouge. Opportunity for District 21. Thomas Edison probably said it best when he said that opportunity is usually this by most people because it's dressed up in coveralls and looks like work. My job will be to gather up as much opportunity throughout the state and bring it back to this district. I've spent the last year and a half of my life going around the district, letting people know that I'm running for office. And besides getting my name out there, my purpose was twofold. First, I believe that you should know the people that you're fixing to represent, and I think I've done that. Second of all, I wanted to listen to what the people's wants and needs were for a new senator. Let me give you a little bit of what I learned. People want a senator that they can trust. People want a senator that they know will work hard for them. People want a senator that will be accessible and return their phone calls. And people expect a senator to show leadership, not only in times of crisis, but in times of prosperity. Although each area of this district is different, I want to share some of the stories that I've learned about St. Mary Parish. I've learned that people want and deserve flood protection. One of the very first things that I would do, that I would try to get done, is a permanent structure for the Bayou Chene. Not only to provide flood protection, but to, when it's open quickly after the flood danger is gone, to restore commerce as soon as possible. If you want a good example of common sense in action, find a spot on the Bayou Chene, sink a barge across it so people don't flood. That's common sense at its best, and I commend Bill and the rest of the levee board for doing it. I learned that at one time Morgan City was the epicenter of the offshore oil and gas industry. I heard stories of many of the captains of industry not only getting their start here, but making their mark here in Morgan City. I also heard stories about who stayed and who left, and why they left. I find it disheartening when young people are forced to choose between staying at home and leaving to find a better job or better opportunities elsewhere. I commend the companies, large and small, for keeping their basis of operations in Centenary, and I want to better understand why the people who left. The truth is that the vision and growth that's happened outside of this district has taken away from our industrial base. Other areas of the oil patch have played the game better than we have. That's just a fact. So where do we go from here? I believe we need to have a vision of where we need to be in 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years down the road. One of the first things I'd like to do would be to organize an industrial council, and through organizations such as SMIG and the Chamber, staff it with the best and the brightest that we have in our area. Create a roadmap, if you will, of where we should go from here. We'll figure out what we have, what's the best of what we have, and what's the worst of what we have, and we'll try and change it. We'll take inventory of the assets that we have, all the ports, the rails, the roads, and the airports. We'll look at and analyze all the available lands, the water access, tax structures, education, housing, and available labor. We'll change what we need to change, and we'll enhance what we need to enhance. And at the end of the day, we'll hold up a big sign above St. Mary Parish, big neon sign that says open for business. You attract capital where it feels comfortable. Build it and they will come. An integral part of this, I believe, is the I-49. I sit on the I-49 task force, and I've seen the politics of I-49. It's not pretty. There are other areas that have held up parts of I-49 because they want sections built the way they want it. Lafayette wants an elevated highway, and they're not going to concede to us and get the rest of it built until they get it. I looked at this last census when we were doing the redistricting. I looked at the demographics. I looked at the growth in the state, and most of the growth was across the I-10, I-12 corridor. This is important. People are going to relocate. Businesses and large companies, large and small, are going to relocate where they have access to I-49. They're not going to do it without it. Proximity to an interstate, proximity to an airport are vital. I plan to go to the governor as soon as I'm elected and ask him to, let's make a new council, let's try to energize and make a champion for I-49. Let's get it built. It's too important, and it's the one thing that would spur economic development in this whole area. In closing, let me say that I'm doing this because I think I can do a good job for the people of this district. You deserve integrity and leadership, and I hope to be the senator that you can be proud of. Thank you.